Hey guys, today I just want to go over the difference between Walmart and Scentsy, so you can kind of understand why Scentsy costs more, or why everyone thinks that they cost more. I'm going to go over kind of a comparison between the two. So Walmart's bars, and this is a Scentsy bar, this Walmart's version was going to last you 54 hours, while Scentsy's is going to last you between 80 and 100. Okay, Walmart's bars have 6 cubes, while Scentsy's bars use 8, okay, or have 8. So you can use them one at a time in each warmer, or 2 at a time, depending on the room size and the warmer. So the plug-in warmers are usually meant for small spaces, and I'll use 1 cube in those. While the full size and the bigger ones, I'm going to use 2 cubes, depending on the room though. So in this room, some people would have 2 warmers. They'd have one on this side and one on the other. I do, but I don't always use them both. I'll have one on at a time, sometimes both, just depending on what I've got going on or what the house smells like or how strong I want it to be. And typically I only use one, and I'll use 2 cubes. Often lately I've been mixing them, so I'll take like 1 cube from this pack, 1 cube from this pack, throw them together and see what happens. But either way, it all depends on room size, how many you have to use at a time. But when I say 54 hours for Walmart and 80 hours for Scentsy, I mean this whole thing. Okay, so this whole thing's going to last me a while, depending on how often I use it too. So I only use them usually when we're home, or if I'm running to the store and I come back, I'll leave them on. But some people leave them on 24/7, and that's okay. It's just you're gonna run out faster. That's it. It's the only difference. Walmart's version only has 20 to 50 fragrance notes, while Scentsy's has 40 to 90. Now let me explain what fragrance notes are real quick. So in a Scentsy bar, you're going to have a top note, a middle note, and a base note. Okay, and the top notes are what's released first, so those are your citrus and your aromatic, so that's your lemon or your lavender. While your middle notes are the floral, the green, like the grass, the fruity smells, and the spices. So those are going to be what's released next. And then your base notes are your wooded or your balsamic. So your cedar, your moss, your patchouli, your vanilla, or your bean. So anything with those scents in it are going to last the longest, because those are the ones that come off last. Walmart's version of wax bars the cubes only last a few hours of smell, and you have to go through the next one. And that's what I was finding out when I was using them. I was going through them constantly, and then it just didn't always smell right. And now when I smell a candle, or if I were to smell a Walmart wax bar, I could tell the difference, because Walmart's version has chemicals and toxins in it, while Scentsy's doesn't. There are no chemicals or toxins in Scentsy's wax bars. It is a soft food grade wax that only warms to body temperature. So if you touch it, you're not going to get burnt. So it's safe for children and pets. It can be digested, though it's not recommended. It's not going to hurt them. So if you've got pets or children, you don't have to worry about any kind of burn or digestion problem. Again, don't recommend eating it. But being that it's a food grade wax, it can be digested and not cause you problems. Let me show you. When I say soft food grade, I mean soft. Okay, Walmart's can get really flaky and hard. Okay, now while there are no samples of Walmart's version, you go to the store, you buy what you buy, and you get what you get. Scentsy has the ability, like me as a consultant, every month when I get the scent of the month in, I will totally make samples of it, and I will give them out. I'll give them out with my flyers. I'll give them out with the orders that I've had at that time. I hand them out at work. That way you can try it. You can smell it. You can put it in your warmer at home and try it out in your house. And you like it, and then you can go get you some. So that's the difference. You go to Walmart, you buy it, you come home, and you don't like it, you're kind of stuck with it, So you've got that option with Scentsy. You can actually get samples, okay? Walmart doesn't have that ability. So with Walmart, you do have a lower quality for less money, but there's no opportunity for free, okay? And when I say free, I also mean You know, with Scentsy's higher quality, it's going to cost more, but you have the option, you know, like me as a consultant, even just if you host a party, you can get bars for free or half off. You can't do that with Walmart. Okay? You can't do, you can get, with Scentsy, they have a bundle and save option where you can buy 6 bars for $30, so you're buying 5 and you're getting 1 free. Okay, Walmart is, there's no any kind of buy anything deal. Okay, you get what you get. Scentsy has the ability. So when you factor in all those factors, it's actually, it doesn't have to cost as much or even more. With all the parties that I do or orders that I take, you know, and usually that's where I spend my host credits on, because I love having an abundance of different smells that I can choose from, which is part of my problem. I think I have an addiction because I can't ever figure out which scents I want the most. But either way, that's my problem. Okay, so let's back to the warmer Scentsy thing. Walmart's warmers have no lifetime warranty, while Scentsy's warmers have a lifetime warranty. So, something happens with your Walmart warmer and it stops working, you know, a year or 2 down the road, you're kind of out that money. With Scentsy, they have a lifetime warranty. So if something happens and just stops working, they'll replace it. So here's an example. A couple weeks ago, I had a customer who wanted a new bulb. She said her bulb wasn't working. So I got her a new bulb. It didn't work. I got her another bulb. It didn't work. I said, So I contacted Scentsy and I was like, you know, hey, my customer's having this problem. And they said, okay. They sent them out a whole new base, because it was a base with a shade on it. There were 2 separate pieces. Well, the base was starting to malfunction for whatever reason. This was the first time I've ever heard of it, so it was the first time I ever had to contact them. They just simply sent her out a new one, no questions asked, didn't ask for the base back, and it took them just a couple of days to get it to her, and that was it. All these messages. Teachers. Let's see. Okay. So that's one benefit. Walmart doesn't have that option for a lifetime warranty. Walmart's plugins have a standard outlet shape, while Scentsy's plugins have the option to, when you twist off the top and separate it from the plug, you can put it on a tabletop base, so you can take it to work. If you want to have it in a small space at work and your plug's on the floor, you can totally plug it into the wall on the floor and put it in your little tabletop base and put it on your desk. Yeah, can't do that with a normal plug-in. But if you do want to plug it into the wall, the top unscrews from the plug-in, like I said. It can actually be twisted too. So instead of it just being a vertical plug, it can actually go horizontally too. So if you've got horizontal outlets in your home or at work or wherever, you can actually twist it and it can plug in that way. Can't do that with Walmart's. Walmart's warmers have a suggested burn time between 2 to 3 hours. Okay. Scentsy's warmers can be left on nonstop. They are made with such good quality that they don't pose any kind of fire hazard. You can leave them on 24 hours a day and not have to worry about it. You can leave home and have the sense of assurance that you don't have to worry about a fire hazard because of your Scentsy warmer being left on. Candles, can't do that. Walmart warmers, can't do that. Okay, I definitely wouldn't leave a candle, obviously, because of fire. But speaking of fire, there's another benefit, okay, between a candle and Scentsy. Scentsy obviously has no flames. Candles obviously have flames. They put soot into your house. They put smoke into your house. They release chemicals into your house. Okay, fire. Let me talk about fire. So, example of one situation we had at the dinner table one night, maybe 2 years ago. One of my children decided, we had a candle on the dining room table in the middle, so we're all sitting around eating our dinner. She decided to throw a napkin, for whatever reason, into the fire, like straight up just into the candle, out of nowhere, and just catches on fire. Okay, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I'm freaking out because I'm like, what do? I'm in the middle of dinner. I got a candle on fire, or a napkin on fire at my table. Needless to say, there's not been a candle on our table ever since, but there again is another benefit. You've got children, you've got pets, you don't need fire. Okay, it's just not a good combination. So there's another benefit for having Scentsy. When you compare a Scentsy warmer to a Yankee candle, for instance, You've got one warmer for $30, okay? And if you buy 12 bars like this, it's going to run you $90, okay? 12 bars, okay? These things last. If you had 12 bars, I don't even know. I can't even tell you how long it's going to take me to get through 12 bars. But on average, it's going to be about 960 hours, okay? You get 12 Yankee candles, $25 each. That's going to cost you $300. So you've got your $90 option with Scentsy with this $30 warmer and the 12 bars versus 12 $25 Yankee candles. $300. $90, $300. Okay. And then again, you've got, over 130 scent choices when it comes to Scentsy. With Walmart, you've got 20 to 30. I don't know that Yankee Candle, but it's probably about the same. But 130 different scent choices, probably more than that. And then when you start mixing the two, you've got even more. Okay, I think that's just about all I wanted to cover today. I just wanted to kind of confess that I used to be a Walmart cheater, and I can't do it anymore. I smell a candle now, and it doesn't smell right. So I wanted to kind of just show you kind of a comparison of the two, and thank you for taking the time to listen. I know it's a lot, but I needed to get that out there. I needed to make sure that y'all understand the difference of, why I think Scentsy is so great. So that's the gist of it. I hope y'all have a great day, have a happy Monday, and enjoy your week. We'll talk soon.